Okay, students. So in previous lectures, we have completed the concept of ellipse. Right? We have constructed the ellipse by 5 methods: eccentricity method, intersecting arc method, rectangle method, parallelogram method, and concentric circle method. Right? Now let us start with parabola. Right? So in parabola, we are having 4 methods: eccentricity method, rectangle method, parallelogram method, tangent method. So let us start with eccentricity method. As I said already, if you know how to construct the eccentricity method of ellipse, it is very easy to construct eccentricity method of parabola. Right? So let us see the question first. Construct a curve when the distance between focus and directrix is 40 mm and E equal to 1, and also draw tangent and normal at a point P of distance 60 mm from directrix. So this is the question. I didn't mention anywhere to draw parabola, right? How to know to construct parabola? That depends on E value. If E equal to 1, if E is equal to unity, right? So you have to construct the parabola. Right? Now how to construct the eccentricity method? Same as ellipse only. Draw the directrix line of any length. Draw the directrix line of any length. From the midpoint, draw the axis line. From the midpoint, draw the axis line of any length. Right? After that, coming to question, distance between focus to directrix is 40 mm. Right? So distance between focus to directrix is 40 mm. I am marking the point 40 mm here and naming it as focus point F. I am naming it as directrix D dash. Right? Now E equal to 1, E equal to unity. That means you have to mark the midpoint of the length. You have to mark the midpoint of the length. Right? You can mark the midpoint, or by constructional method also you can mark. Here 40 mm, no? 40 mm means midpoint means 20 mm. Directly you can mark 20 mm, or keep your protractor here, take 30 degrees angle. Right? So you know this one. Dividing into 4 equal parts, right, with the help of compass, right, joining the last arc to end point, drawing parallel lines, right. So midpoint, no, 0 1 2, this is the point. 0 1 2, this is the point, naming it as only V. Coming to ellipse, ellipse is a closed curve. So we are marking the vertex V1 and V2, starting vertex and ending vertex. So here parabola is an open curve, it never ends. So we are having only vertex V. Right? After that, measuring V to F distance. Measure the distance from V to F. It will be anyway, it will be 20 mm. Right? So draw 20 mm in perpendicular manner from V point. Name it as some point as S. Now join this point from here. Right? Now, in order to draw ellipse, in order to mark V2 point, we are keeping our protractor here. We are taking 45 degrees angle. Two lines will intersect at one point. We are marking V2. But here no need to mark V2. In parabola we are having only one vertex V. So we are not going to draw any 45 degrees from this angle, from the F point. Right? So simply from V to S, drawing a perpendicular line, joining this one. That's it. Now, in order to construct parabola, just to keep your scale on this axis line, right, from V point, just take 1 centimeters, right, like that. Take here 8 to 9 equal parts. In order to get the correct shape of the parabola, take 8 to 9 equal parts. Right? So just keep 1 centimeters and draw the lines from every point. right? So here I'm not getting my place, not sufficient place is there, so I'm leaving this 2, but divide into 8 to 9 equal parts. Name it as 1 1 dash, 2 2 dash, 3 3 dash, 4 4 dash, 5 5 dash, 6 6 dash, and so on. Right, now you know how to construct the arcs, right? Same as ellipse concept, only in ellipse how you constructed the arc, in similar manner construct the arcs here also. So by taking 1 1 dash radius, 1 1 dash radius, F as center, F is the common point, draw the arc above and below. Next to 2 dash radius, F as center, draw the arc above and below. Next 3 3 dash as radius, F as center, draw the arc above and below. Right, similarly 4 4 dash as radius, F as center, draw the arc above and below. Right, then next 5 5 dash as radius, F as center, draw the arc above and below. Right, then next 6 6 dash as radius, F as center, draw the arc above and below. Similarly 7 7 dash, 8 8 dash also. Right, now if you join all these arcs, if you join all these arcs, you will get the shape of the parabola. Write down here P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, P6 and so on. And here P1 dash, P2 dash, P3 dash, P4 dash, P5 dash, P6 dash and so on. Right? What is the next part of the question? And also draw tangent and normal at a point of distance 60 mm from directrix. So from directrix you have to mark, no, keep your scale in horizontal manner. Start with 0. 0 should touch the directrix line. Just move your scale like this. See, 0 should touch this directrix line. Right? Just move your scale like this and see where 60 mm meets on the curve. Right, see here 0 is on the directrix line. Observe carefully, 0 is on the directrix line and 60 mm touches this parabola here. Right, so name this point as P. Right, join P to F, join P to F. Now draw a perpendicular line to this PF. Keep your protractor on this PF line. From F point mark 90 degrees. Right, draw a line, perpendicular line, this is the point. Right, now join that point and here P point, this is nothing but your tangent, exactly perpendicular to tangent. That means keep your protractor on this tangent line. From P point mark 90 degrees, exactly perpendicular to tangent is here normal. T dash, N dash. Right, so this is your problem. After completion of your problem, definitely you have to mark the dimensions. Read the question properly and mark the dimensions. Distance between focus to directrix is 40 mm. Right, so draw extension line from the focus point, dimensional line, closed and filled arrow marks, this is here 40 mm. Right, then next tangent normal distance, draw the extension line from the P point. Right, draw the dimensional line, closed and filled arrow marks, distance is here 60 mm. Right, so this completes your problem. After completion of your diagram, take height 5 mm and write down here parabola. right? In similar manner, we are having another question. Right? Same question. A fixed point F is 75 mm from a fixed straight line. Fixed point F is 75 mm from a fixed straight line. Draw the locus of a point P moving in such a way that its distance from fixed straight line is equal to its distance from F. Name the curve and also draw tangent and norm at a point of 60 mm from directrix. So same question here. If you observe carefully, he didn't mention E value. But instead of E value, he mentioned one condition that fixed straight line is equal to its distance from point F. Right? So equal distance, no? If it is equal distance also, you have to construct parabola. So same process, draw the directrix line of any length, right? Then next, draw the axis line of any length. Draw the axis line of any length. Fixed point distance is 75 mm. So mark 75 mm means 7.5 centimeters. Mark 75 mm, name this as focus F. Focus point F. Right? Now after that, you have to mark the midpoint for 75. Marking the midpoint for 75 is, say in such cases, you can mark the midpoint directly. Right? So 75 mm means 37.5. 75 mm means 37.5. Right? So mark 37.5. In between 37 and 38, mark the point. Name that point as here V. Right? If it is here 40 mm, we are dividing 4 equal parts. 50 mm, 5 equal parts. Like that. But in such cases, you can mark here directly also. No problem. 40 mm means instead of doing this process, mark 20 mm here. 50 mm means directly mark 25 mm. No problem. Right? So the next, after marking V point, we are taking this distance from V to F, 37.5, and same distance 37.5 we are drawing in perpendicular manner, naming it as S. Right? After that, we are joining this point. Right? So next, what we are doing, just we are keeping our scale like this. See, you can take 1 centimeters or you can take 0.5 centimeters also, no problem. Depends on your convenient. You can take 1 centimeters like this or you can take 0.5 like this. Right? So in this problem, I am taking 0.5 centimeters gap in between each lines. I am taking here 8 to 9 equal parts in order to get the perfect shape of the parabola. Right? 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, 4 dash, 5 dash, 6 dash, 7 dash, 8 dash, 9 dash, and here 10 dash. Right? So after that, how to construct the parabola? By taking 1 dash as radius, 1 dash radius, F as center, draw the arc on the first line above and below. 2 dash as radius, F as center, draw the arc on second line above and below. 3 dash as radius, F as center, draw the arc above and below. Like that, 4 dash as radius, F as center, 5 dash as radius, F as center. Right? Same concept. After getting all the arcs, just join all the arcs. You will get the shape of the parabola. Write down here P1, P2, P3, P4, so on, and here P1 dash, P2 dash, P3 dash, P4 dash, so on. right? The next step is how to construct tangent and normal. 60 mm from directrix, same process. 0 should be on directrix line. Just move your scale by trial and error method and see where 60 mm meets the curve, right? Now see here, 60 is on the, I will extend this directrix line here, right? Now see, 0 is on the directrix line, 60 should touch the parabola, right? See, 60 is touching the parabola here, right? So I am taking this point as P, right? Joining P to F, right? Now to that PF, I should mark perpendicular line 90 degrees. Draw a line, right? Now join this point and P point, you will get tangent. T dash. Exactly perpendicular to tangent is, place your protractor on this tangent, mark 90 degrees, right? Exactly perpendicular to tangent is normal, N dash. See, for me this place is not sufficient, so diagram is getting into the question. Please don't do this in your notes and please don't do this in your exam point of view also. The diagram should not touch the question, right? After that, mark the dimensions properly. Distance from focus to directrix is 75 now. So extend from focus, draw the extension line, dimensional line, and write down here 75 mm. Right? Here also extend this one. Draw here 60 mm. After that, take height 5 mm below the diagram. Write down here parabola. Right? So if you know how to construct ellipse, it is very easy to construct parabola. One thing is, we are not keeping 45 degrees here because we don't need to mark V2. Right? We only one vertex now, so that's why we are not keeping 45 degrees. So these are the two problems of eccentricity method in parabola.